Welcome back, everybody. Fresh out of the oven. Lord, what do you call this dish?
Well, this is a pesto crusted chicken breast with some tomatoes on it too.
Yeah.
And what makes this pesto unique is, you know, your traditional pesto is basil and pine nuts.
Right.
This pesto is like a springtime take, and then of course, staying true to our theme of Earth Month, we're going to use a part of a veggie that I'm certain a lot of us throw away. We're using the leaves and the inner heart of the celery. So I've already washed this stalk of celery. We'll go ahead and cut here, and if you don't know these bottom parts of your celery, you should save them and make stock out of them. We have a great recipe at theproducemoms.com for that.
You know what's interesting? I think we had somebody in the kitchen the other day who also used the leaves. Of the celery stick.
Lori, why do you think we throw those away?
I think we were just miseducated because they are extremely fragrant, extremely flavorful.
Yeah.
It's one of the most affordable and flavorful herbs that you can get. And it's not an herb. I mean, it's part of the celery. But these celery leaves, they're delicate. They make a fantastic addition to just a green salad. And today we're going to whirl them in the food processor here. We're using walnuts, a little bit more affordable than your pine nuts. Obviously, you know, don't need to tell the dietitian the health benefits, omega-3s. We've got a couple cloves of garlic in there. And then, like all good pestos, we're going to add about a cup of Parmesan cheese.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so blend this up. And if you don't have a food processor, the best thing I can tell you is blender, okay? This is definitely going to be one of those items. A pesto consistency really does require this. Now, the last step to get it to come all together, we're going to drizzle in some extra virgin olive oil, and you'll see it kind of almost has that emulsification effect where it turns into a true liquid, okay? So there we go. Now this is a phenomenal topping for pasta, and it's also what we marinated the chicken breasts in to get that beautiful crust. So that is, you can also just use a pastry brush or a barbecue brush and get it on them that way too. So no worries if you don't have time to marinate. Okay, and then I've got the pasta noodles here that we fully cooked. I'm going to add the celery pesto, toss this together. Looks so good.
It does look good. I'm sitting here, Lori, wondering, why have I never done this?
And how easy, right?
Pesto, right, and then you can do it any time. A lot of times it's hard to find
we are going to put the chicken breast on the top.
On top, okay.
Yep, and then you're going to love this about these amazing tomatoes that I roasted here. These tomatoes, I know I'm not the only household that buys the big container of cherry tomatoes, and before I actually use them, they start to wrinkle.
Yes.
And I'm like, whoa, man, you know, so you can even see in here, there's a little bit the stem, where the stem was at, you're seeing some decay, they're wrinkly. Wash them and roast them, you guys. Don't overthink it.
Great idea.
No one knows. Like, can you tell when looking at this that these are, tomatoes past their prime?
Well, she's given us permission, right?
Yes,
Save those unloved fruits and veggies.
Yes. And it's this is just such a great dish. Something that you can put together. It comes together in an affordable way.
Yeah.
This is a great way to entertain if you're looking for a way to impress. Cool family style. We'll top it here with just a little bit of fresh walnuts and celery.
Gives it some pretty color.
Give some color, absolutely. And then you can just mix it, or you can just plate it.
Right.
You know, serve it on folks' plates, and there you go.
Easy enough.
I love this dish. And and I forgot my favorite ingredient: a little bit of crushed red pepper, spice it up, right?
Fantastic.
But super easy. And truthfully, you guys, our biggest goal right now in our home kitchens, I mean, it's a perfect time of year, the month of April, heading into Earth Day. What kind of swaps or strategies are we going to adopt in our own home kitchen so that we don't have as much food waste at home?
That's right. It saves us money, better for the environment. And to me, it seems like, Lori, it's all just about habits. Like once then you get used to doing that, it sticks.
It sticks.
Becomes
and there
routine.
are so many ways that you can utilize food that, or even leftovers. I was with a friend the other day, and she had leftover mac and cheese. She's like, what the heck do I do with this? And I said, I know exactly what you do with that. You spray your muffin tin, you put the mac and cheese in the muffin tins, and you put a little bit of fresh, cheddar on top, pop them in the oven, and there you have, these cute little mac and cheese bites.
Perfect.
that no one would know are,
Kind of put a
it's
different
like
spin on it.
day-old
There
leftover
you go.
mac and cheese. So those are the kind of
Awesome.
strategies, and we got a ton of them.
You do.
At
That's
the
right.
producemoms.com.
Producemoms.com.
They make a
Thank
huge
you.
difference.
They
Makes
do.
A huge
She
difference.
solves all of our kitchen conundrums, everybody.
Yeah.
That's why we love her so much. Okay, stick around because we've been waiting to unveil a picture. We promised you we'd do it, and
Still
you're
a
going to
little
see. That's right, the little bit of the fever. You're going to find out what that was about when we get back.